This is a message for somebody that has just recently had an eye test, or they've just recently had their subscription changed on their eyewear or something like that. So that sounds very specific to me. If that isn't you, still stick around because there may still be a message within this, but it feels like there's a specific message for somebody that has recently had a change to their eye care or their eyewear. And it feels like the reason is because your perspective has changed in some way. You are noticing things clearer, seeing things in a different way. I also feel like there's a little bit of an angelic kind of energy around the day as well, which I don't always pick up on that, but every now and then I do. And I call them funeral days because they kind of feel like that stillness, but there's also some kind of movement, but it feels like the movement is very spiritual, okay, rather than physical. So I'm using the Angel Guide Oracle here. So I just want to pick one of these for you, see where your energy is at this time right now. What message do we have for you in your new glasses or your new lenses, whatever it is? We have do the work, okay? So for some of you, maybe you have blamed the fact that you couldn't see properly or that something wasn't quite right on there. Maybe you've been using a lot of blaming tactics as to why you can't get on with something, why you can't do something. And this message is that you are holding yourself back. So we're going to find out, why is that? Because you know there's something that you need to do. And I feel like it's to do with setting boundaries, actually. It would be very easy to do, but I feel like emotionally it's not. Yeah, on a soul level, it does need to happen, okay? I know why the glasses now. I'll tell you why in a minute, okay? And Thorazaz, yes, there's something about defending your energy, protecting yourself at this time. Now, that's not saying that you're around anything dangerous. If you are, flipping get out of there right now. But this is more about something is trying to wheedle its way into your energy and affect you, not in a positive way. And it is blocking you from doing the work that you need to do to achieve the goals that you want to achieve in life. Now, what came through to me there was when I was younger, I used to have to wear glasses. And it was like a time between wearing glasses and I wasn't old enough to have contact lenses. So I had to wear glasses and I hated them. And I went out with this lad and I never wore my glasses to go out. So I didn't wear any glasses. So I couldn't really see this guy properly. And then when I did finally get contact lenses and I put them in and saw him, and I was a bit like, oh, I don't think I really like you anymore. Because from what I could see with my fuzzy vision, you know, I thought I wanted it. But then when I could actually properly see, I didn't. Now, you could say, yeah, but that's superficial because you obviously like the person for their personality, blah, 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 things like that. Well, yeah, okay. But when you can see clearly, when you can see what's in front of you and you actually like it, or are you believing the illusion of what you've created in your mind because you couldn't see quite clearly, yeah? And that's what I feel like this is on here, is that there's some kind of illusion that you've created because you couldn't see quite clearly. And now that you can, you aren't as sure anymore that this is what you want. So you've got to put these boundaries in place. You've got to protect your energy. You need to maybe suggest to this person or to this situation that actually I have to go aligned with what feels good for me, what feels right for me. And there is a defensiveness around your energy at this time, but it's necessary. It is necessary for you to pull away from this so that you can grow. Where's the Light Seers Tarot? That's what I want to work with today. So let's see what the tarot cards are telling you. What advice do we have for you in this situation? Because I don't feel it's an easy situation. Because I do feel that this could potentially be someone in your life that you do enjoy spending time with, that you do like. But there's something that you're seeing clearly now that maybe you couldn't see before, you were ignoring before. But now you've had this realisation. And it's kind of made you understand as to why maybe you've held back a little bit. There was, maybe you were putting this down to a fear of being hurt. When actually you may recognise your body pinging off feelings that you are now recognizing to be anxiety. Your body's way of telling you, actually, this isn't maybe quite right for you. You will know that feeling. You've probably had that feeling and you've been like, why am I feeling like that? This energy around you, it is holding you back. It's holding you in a place of wounding as well, which isn't good, you know, and it feels like it brings a lot of conflict into your life. Like I sense somebody feeling like they have to constantly explain themselves or constantly have to justify why they're doing what they're doing. And I feel like you've got to a point now, you've got the Judgment card, realization of like, why am I doing that? I don't need to justify myself to anybody. I'm doing what I'm doing for me. And that's why it's coming down to like, yes, do it for you. Do the work for you, okay? Do what you need to. Isn't that a bit like, I'm going to completely get this wrong now because I can't remember the name of it. Is it Hades, who's got like the flaming hair, who's trying to stop Hercules? I think that's right, isn't it? So Hercules was extremely strong, like a demigod. And Hercules was trying to block that power. So it kind of has that sort of energy to it. It's like something is trying to make you feel like you're not as strong as you are. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on here. But you having this realization about that now. That was in the reverse position, wasn't it? So we've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. So it's like you're understanding now that this actually isn't a desirable situation for you. You don't want to feel like that. There's that conflict again. I feel like you've been put in situations where you feel you're always in a competition or some kind of conflict, and you're a bit sick of that now. I feel like this person's been in your life for a little while, and you may be clinging to this, or you may be staying in this because of happiness from the past, you know, where things were good in the past, and you want to get back to that. You want to bring yourself back to that. But ultimately, the work that you need to do is going to bring you the stability and the permanence in a way that you can bring for yourself. I've just seen, I can't ignore it, the Queen of Wands on the bottom there. Whether you're male or female, this Queen of Wands energy is about recognizing that power you have within you. You're very attractive and you have the ability to attract to you things that you are passionate about. But this energy is blocking you, and you are the only one that can say, right, I need to step back a little bit. I need to take my power back here. This is not aligned with my highest good. Now, there is an amount of emotional intelligence that goes with this, and I feel like you are highly emotionally intelligent. But something around you is kind of taking advantage of that, basically of your empathy. And this is suggesting now that, you know, there needs to be some kind of conclusion here, because I feel like you keep falling into this kind of trap in a way of being emotionally manipulated, and it's time to get your Queen of Wands energy back. So that's why it's saying to do the work. That's what they're trying to guide you to do, is recognize your strengths, recognize your power. Your ability to say no is there. You just have to use it. You have to work with it. So can we have an outcome on here for you? Okay. You really don't want to make this decision. You really don't want to make this choice. It feels like you are stuck at this crossroads. If this is you, please do book in for a personalised reading. Drop me a DM. I do 30-minute readings for £35, or you can drop me a 2-question reading for £10 that are written. We can resolve this for you, because something is waiting for you that is going to make you shine so bright, that is just going to help you to really show the gifts to the world, okay? And you don't need anything to block you, and you're so close, so close. I feel like June is a significant month for you, for bringing a lot of this in. And you've been very down about this, but you've recognised, like, what am I holding on to actually? What are you holding on to? Why is it so important to you? What is it bringing you? It makes you feel constantly confused. You feel like a choice. You feel like an option. And there's illusion all over it. I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If that resonates with you and it sounds like your story, you've got the 9 of Swords on the bottom there, then please do get in touch. I can help you through this. Have a blessed day.